Well, I got a project that I could definitely use this for, but I kind of need lights because I have a feeling that I'll be coming back in the dark with it. So I think that's what we're going to try to do today, is figure out if we can make some of these lights shine, at least maybe flashers, and the rest is kind of whatever we get. But first I got something else we're going to look at, so we'll take a look at that when we come back in just a second. Alright, if you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Ross the Oliver Man. It is also super windy today for no apparent reason. But I got an email from a guy talking about things. Let's see here. Oh, his name was Ben, and he messaged me. He works for Brunt Workwear. I did not know much about this other than after the fact. I've seen other YouTubers talking about this a little bit, some positive, some negative, but anyway, he says, we are a new company that's built on a foundation delivering high quality boots at a reasonable price for the men and women that are the backbone of the country. We like your content on YouTube and it looks like you do some awesome stuff. I'm sure your gear takes a beating, so I'd love to get you a pair of work boots to test. And I looked over their selection, and as far as fair testing, I found what I thought was the closest to what I wear, and it is called the Perkins. And if I was smart enough here, I could tell you what they cost. Maybe I can do that right quick. It looks like they sell these for $159 a pair. Here's what we got that came in the mail today. And there are several things that you should know, I suppose. For A, the shoes I normally wear come from Walmart, and they're about 40 bucks, and they have steel toe. And that is what I have worn for years, because I found that back when I was buying boots that were over $100 a pair, they didn't really last me any longer than the $40 boots. And at least this way, every so often you get new ones. So I am skeptical that these will be so much better. But the other thing that's got me wondering, I guess this is like a little towel or something, I'm curious about. This is not a steel toe. It is a composite toe, it says. And I'm not sure how well that will hold up compared to steel toe, because I thought composite toe is like plasticky inside, but we'll find out. I've dropped a full-size car on these steel toe ones, and I still have my foot, so we'll find out. I'm gonna put these on, and I'll try to just keep wearing them every day and see how long before they wear out, and keep you updated on that situation. Because like I said, I'd never heard of these at all until they contacted me, and then I saw some other YouTube people had mentioned them and were something, some of it was positive, some was negative, but hey, if they're gonna send me a free pair of boots, I'm gonna try them out, and I'll let you know what I think. Well, I'm telling you what, I'd say this is going to be a one video affair, because I do not like these. They are not like what I have. I mean, I don't know. It's got a long way to go to get me to say that I enjoy these. Other than the price to me, which was $0, but I can't, I don't know. It's going to take a while to earn my support, I suppose, because I'm not, it feels like wearing a space boot or something. It's just not, I don't know. The padding feels awfully thin. I just don't know what to say. I mean, so far the Walmart boots are the winner, but I'll give them a shot. I'll wear them for the rest of this video, and then they're probably going to go back in the box, and that's going to be the end of that. So do that with that information what you will, but I would not, as of this moment, recommend them, but that might change. Who knows? Maybe they will make me feel very good through the duration of this video, and I'll change my mind. But until that moment, right now, it's a negative. All right, so now that that nonsense is over with, let's see about pulling this here feller in the shade and maybe getting some lights wired up on it. I see that I'm having great tire luck. That Iowa tire curse is following me all the days of my life, I guess. So, yeah, for no apparent reason, that's flat now. Oh, let's see. We don't need to go far. It just would be nice to not be in the direct sunlight. Oh, look, the key blew out. Just as everyone said it would. I probably should go get the book and refresh my brain as to what position does what function. But I'm also going to just get a test light, I guess. Like I said, my biggest issue is flashers. So if I can get those working, that will at least be slightly more safe. This fender's going to be a headache because the wires are down here. We've lost them. But maybe that's not a bad deal, because at least we'll know we'll have new wires from wherever I splice on. Jeez. Okay. I'm thinking test light is in order. As far as I know, the yellow one goes to the front headlight, the green one goes to the flasher, and then this yellow one on both sides goes to the tail light. And I got all that stuff mounted. The only thing I need to do is this side, for whatever reason, the carriage bolt is not all the way down. And I don't know if I can get that or just need to saw it off and put a different one on. But I suppose that is probably step one, maybe. Step one probably should be test light and see if we have good connections and whatnot. Because if not, we got a lot of work to do. So let me go grab the test light and then we'll go from there. All right. So the guy, when I went to visit the 1365's brother, told me that if you didn't have any lights on the fenders, that bolt there would fix you right up, making a ground. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Right now, I first want to see, do I have flashable capability? I should have, because I got you know, that's wired up, is what I'm saying. So I'm going to, let's see here. It would be, this would be the output. And I done messed up already because I should have got a different flasher. Is it only in that position? No. Okay, well, we have, it's only all the way in the one position, but that should be enough to tell us whether we have power back here. We do have power here, so that's a good thing. And my clip just rocketed, but let's check the other side. All right, we do in fact have power to the green wire on both sides. Now, for this side, I suppose the simplest thing to do would be to just put a new end on here. And and make those two one. Because I think everything else, for whatever reason, is pulled that way. And I'm thinking that's what we're gonna do. So, right or wrong, I'm gonna just do this number right here. Get that right off. It's gonna cut them wires right there, I see. Then I'm gonna pull this off. Maybe I'm gonna do that. And do this. I also realized I didn't bring enough terminals for different things, so I needed to bring a spade to plug into this, and I didn't do it. Why didn't I do it? Everyone in the back? Because I'm a moron. Yep. Okay. Well, at least that part is done. And we've dropped everything on the ground, so we're doing great. But I'll go get a spade terminal. And then I believe I will get a ring terminal to maybe do this. That's not going to be quite enough, is it? It would be super sweet if it was, but it's not. Oh, maybe I can get a little bit more pulled out of the... Oh, it's like the snake in the basket thing, you know? Play the whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Let's see if this one will light up in some position. I don't even know what position that would be. Well, I'm having a heck of a time here, folks. Getting my clip enough. Also, I want you to be able to see what's happening. Can I do all of these functions? No, nothing. This one may not be hooked up. Ouch. Dang it. Okay, this is a good way to blow a fuse, but nothing. Okay. Well, we'll revisit that in a minute, but I'm sure that the blue wire goes to that light, because I remember that from the visit to the other Fiat. So, and there is why, because it's not plugged in. So we got to remember where that goes and unplug the corresponding one, and maybe make some little jumper doodads, because if I recall, on that other one there was another, like a splitter thing, and then these plugged into that, because I got this all left over and I don't know what is going on here. You know, this is our headlights, right? So that's gonna have to go somewhere. Our I guess our red lights are the ones in the plastic tubes, and they are probably already hooked up somewhere. Let's test that and see. Boy, I hope you can hear out here, as windy as it is. Let's see if this comes on in some position. There, didn't it light up for a second? It probably comes on when... Okay, it's on most of the time. It comes on in every position except the first one. Right? There's off, there's one, there's everything else. Okay. Okay. We're making more sense now, so that's good. We will have to run... Oh, no, there it is. Now, why isn't it... Why is my wire not connected here? Shoot. We don't know where that wire goes. So we may have to feed ourselves a new wire, because I don't I don't know. I would assume it just goes up in this tube here. It does. It's broke off. Any chance that it'll feed through? Nah. What do we got on the end of it? Destruction? Sadness? Okay, we'll figure that out. We'll have to feed ourselves a new wire for this. But this fender, I think we can do pretty simply and have us something. We can at least have a tail light and a flasher right out of the box. We'll have to figure out the others, but be nice to use that, but it's just not long enough anymore, is it? Not quite, I don't think. By the time you come up here and splice her in, well, it might. I don't know. I guess that probably had a disconnect on it down there, and that's what's happened. We can try that again and see if we can get it to go, but that might be a tall order. I'll get some more supplies and we'll keep going. All right, you. Let's see. Yeah, we got enough to do this number. Jeez. Yeah, let's smush that all. I'm good at that. I need to get more electrical tape. This roll looks like Christopher Columbus brought it over on his pirate ship. So I need to do something about that. Yep, that doesn't look pretty, but it works. It's time tested. So let's go. I'm sure none of these white lights will work because they came off the electronic bay, you know? At least 2 of them did. And then the third one probably didn't work when it was on here. And I'm sure they're not getting a ground. There's just all kinds of success that I've set myself up for. The flashers are new. I'm sure they're not getting a ground. So let's just prepare ourselves mentally for the failure. That way it's not as far to fall when you fail, you know. We need to get to Ohio and get our 2 parts tractors. I mean, there's stuff we could use. Maybe we can build a 3rd one that runs. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see here. I'm gonna go like that. That's got 2 out of 3. Now that tail light affair, we got to do some fancy fish work here. I'll explain that in a minute. All right, let's go down through here, see if we can get this remotely close, which we're not gonna be able to do. I can tell already, it's already fighting us. It's gonna fight us the whole way. But if we could get that down to near the bottom, I got a little piece of wire we can put a little hook on, and hopefully we can catch it out of the bottom hole. Do we think we can do this? Probably not. Sure would be handy if a guy could see what he's doing. I think I had it there for a second. I could just have a hold of the other 2 though. Boy, it'd be nice to be able to see through that little hole. Can I see it from the wheel side? Not quite. Okay, this is a 2-handed affair, so you know? It's like with a big girl, so I gotta put you down. You know, if I was using my dipstick, which I don't often do, perhaps it would be smarter if I was to shove it up where I could see the top through the top. You get it? But I bet it's not gonna go. I bet it's gonna fold over somewhere along the way. Because why wouldn't it, you know? See, that's what it's doing. It ain't gonna work. It was a nice thought. Maybe we need to go get our fish wire and tape it to that. But it would be so much easier if it would just go. See, there we got some progress being made. Oh, ooh, maybe. Maybe? No. I don't even know where it's going. I'm not sure that it's going up. Oh, I might have it. I do have it. Okay. You, of course, can't see what I'm talking about. Oh. I need to go up. Maybe I don't need to go through this hole. Come on, baby doll. Okay, there's what I got, and now I'm not sure that that's really what I want. Because I'm thinking a minute ago when I pulled it out of here, it was in the top. However, this might be better because it's going to here, see? Would that be better, or would it be better through the top? Let's take a quick field trip to this side. Does not exist anymore. So we could take a field trip to the other Fiat, just down the road here. In other words, the Heritage one, and decide whether or not that's important enough. We kind of don't have, yeah, we could make it. We could make it, but do we want to? It would come down up here, and I don't know. Let's go look at the other one and see. Other Fiat. Yeah, it comes out the top. And there's a clip on this one, so we'll have to investigate that. But yeah, we're gonna put it back that way. But you know what we're gonna do first? We're gonna take a field trip, and I'm taking off these boots because I don't like them. They are not comfortable to me. And at $159 a pair, I could buy 4 sets of my Walmart boots. So I think I'll just keep doing that. Ah, much better. Roll back the goodness. All right, let's pull this back through. Or not, you know, that's fine too. If we don't need to, you know, have things go our way, that's cool. All right, let's see about just feeding her down here like such. Now, unfortunately, we got to hook through that lower hole. There, we got it. It's over in that corner. I think. I thought I had it. Come on, you ba- Oh. Well. we're not having very great success. Okay, let's try it over here. Let's try it over here. Or not. Let's try to go up through the top again. Maybe we can get all the way out the top this time. There it is. Saw it go by. We're gonna have to just get a better piece of wire, I think, to fish with. I've got some of those fiberglass rods, but I think just a piece of wire would be super adequate for what we're trying to accomplish here. Oh, there it is, coming out the side. Come on. Jeez. It seems so simple, but it will not go. Abbondanza. Come on. You Italian. Ah. Hey, all you gotta do is yell at it. It's a Fiat, yes. Here we go. Oh, we did it. Yay. And I spilled the clip up in there somewhere. There it is. Can we... Oh, that's not long enough now. Gee, we're gonna get ourselves into that predicament where we're gonna have to have just a short piece of wire. Ridiculous. We can do this. We're smart. We lost our electrical tape, but we're smart. There it is. Maybe what I need to do, will this slide on there? It will. Sweet. Okay. I think, is that enough? Yep, that'll work. Okay. Alright. I think we got it figured out here. It's just a little bit of a logistics situation. Figuring out how to make this go. Let's see. Okay. Now, perhaps if I put this here as such, fold that one around. That is now locked out of the way. Then we will go down here on our knees. Old habits, hard to break. Yep. Let's see. Can you balance on that lug? I hope so. Of course, you can't see what I'm doing now, but I just beat the shit out of you. Oh. Now, can we connect it? I don't know. Can't reach it that way. Fat gut problems. Okay. There. There. Now this, I see needs a piece of tape right there. But otherwise, we should have 3 out of 4 lights connected. Let's go ahead and make that 4 out of 4 whilst I'm thinking about it. Like I said, we'll just put a piece of tape over that boo-boo. This is the original light, which I took off and painted this bracket. But can we get this loose is my next worry. Okay, it came loose. Super duper rusty. I'm betting that this light won't work, but I'm not very good at gambling, so I might be wrong. Yeah. Let's see what we can get done. I'm not gonna, normally I would probably take these wire out and refish one through, but it's not really tore, it's just the insulation's cracked. We're gonna try it like this, see what we get. Let's get that through there like that, such. Oh, you know what? I could make it. I could make that jump. Okay. Another ring terminal, and then we'll be ready for testing. We don't even know that this bulb is good, or any of the bulbs are good, other than the lights that are brand new. In theory, they should have good bulbs. I don't know. We don't know what we're doing. We're just trying to get by. That looks nice, doesn't it? Not really, but it'll probably work. Rusty. I bet this thing ain't had lights working on it in 30 years. And I'm guessing that because this is the only light that was left on it. Now, if somebody upstairs loves us, when I turn the key on, stuff should happen. So it should be second position, I think, should have had the white light, and nothing is happening. That's not on, nothing's happening. Let's go for, oh, horn. I'm about scaring myself. I forgot about the horn. Okay, nothing. So now our question's gonna be ground. That is obviously our issue. And since no lights are lighting, is it the whole fender? Or is it just that I've had every light off and each one is not making a connection? I'm leaning more towards the whole fender. And the guy said, turn that bolt or something. Let's do some testing though. So what I'm gonna do, besides make a mess, I got it now hooked, the test light hooked to the hot of the battery. And I can come along here and see that I'm not getting ground or getting ground in different places. Not getting a ground there. Got to cut through the rust, I think. Okay. Nope. There for a minute I had it. Come on. There's ground obviously there. Is there ground here on this plate? Because what I see is that there is an isolator, a rubber isolator here and in under these bolt heads. And I'm betting that is why there is in fact no ground. Now, another thing I can try, just for kicks, and I might try for just making it go today, is running a jumper wire to make ground somewhere on this and see if that will not make all the lights light up. So I'm gonna go get another piece of wire and I'm gonna try that and see if I can make all the lights go blinkety blink. And if not, then we got more work ahead of us. All right, so I got that other fender done. The lights come on it. And the way I got them to do that was by taking out this bolt, just like that guy said, cleaning this little doodad up, which sends the ground from the bottom up to this, I suppose. So we're gonna put this back in and see what we can accomplish on this side. And I'm hoping that we have similar results and that the lights light right up. So we'll see. Yeah, okay, well, sure. I was just about ready to run ground wires, and I thought I'd try this, and it does work. This light's burned out. It looked like a fish tank when I started up with it. Oh, even the back tail light started working. It was not working on that side earlier. Cool. We need to get a flasher because that's obviously not working. It's just letting it come on but not flashing. So we'll get that accomplished and we'll get a new bulb for here. Now the only thing left to do is figure out where to hook up the back tail light. And I need to go get the book for that because I don't remember the position and I don't remember, you know, what has to go here, folks. I don't remember, you know. Something does, but I'm not sure what that thing is. So we'll look in the book again, and if we have to make us a double jumper type deal, we can do that. But anyway, once we get that done, I'm guessing, let's just plug this in for a minute to see if that back light works. I think it does because it sounded like it arced a little bit. Let's see. Yep, that one works. So one bulb and a flasher, and then figuring out where this goes, and I think we'll be in good shape because, like I said, that'll hook right back up in there and we're good to go. So let me go grab the book and we'll see what we can figure out. All right, fresh back from town, and we need to get this going because time is ticking. And what I'm gonna do with this here in a little bit, got a 4-H tractor meeting, and I'm gonna drive it over there, and then I'm gonna label it all up so that they can do a parts ID on a machine. Because for some reason or another, the wise brains up at a certain land-grant university decided that it would be simpler to do it from pictures, and I disagree because you need to understand where the pieces are on the machine, not just look at a picture and say that's what the object is. So that's my goal here, and this little tractor is similar enough to modern stuff that what I'm saying is it's got all the kind of pieces that we need, you know, 3-point hitch, electronics, whatever's, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna try to make this go. Ooh, I think we're gonna have to go inappropriate style. I know that's not how the flasher goes. It's supposed to go from the end, but with this thick of flasher, I don't think I can do it the other way. All right. I don't know if I filmed all that, but I made a jumper thing to make it go. Let's see if we got, well, let's first pick up our trash. For some reason today, the wind is nuts. I don't know what it's been about this year, but crazy. 4406. I could not remember whether that is the flood bulb or the spotlight bulb, and I think it's the flood bulb So I don't think this is the kind that's supposed to be in front, but that's what's on the other side. And so I'm more worried about making them mates than worried too much about if it's really what it's supposed to be. As long as it lights up for now, I can always change it later. I probably won't, but the possibility exists. See, I'm having a heck of a time here. Do these matter? I hope not, because that ain't gonna happen. I'm pretty pumped too that everything started working. That other red light on the back fender was not working earlier, and it is now, or it was. All right, key. What we got? No key. There we go. On. Lights. What do we have? 2 front headlights, 2 red lights, back white light, and I think they are pretty well on in all the positions except the last one, which has flashers. Sweet. We are in business now, friends. All in accordance with safety. Ain't that grand? All right. I'm pretty pumped about that. So hopefully that will hold out for us. I suppose before we go, we should make sure that it is Soli Vittori or in the Normale. Boy, I can't even see it. We might have to add a little to that one. The oil is so clear, I cannot see it, which I suppose is a good thing. Yeah, it's in Normale, but it still needs, a little. It's still got that leak on the back, see? That 3-point lift deal that we never fixed. We need to get on that. So, other than that, I think we're ready to close the hood up. And I think we'll be in good shape. I'm trying to think of anything else I've missed other than picking up my mess now. We got good engine oil, so that's good. Yeah, I think she's ready to go. So with that, I would say we will call this a video. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.